What's up, Latin learners? I've got big plans for us today, so buckle up, get your vocab hats on, and brace yourself for some fun.
Lex, legis. Think of legislator or legal. It means law. Rex, regis. You can think of a regal prince because it means king or a regal king. Dux, ducis. Think of a duke. Means leader. A duke is a leader. Lux, lucis. You can think of lucid, which means clear. This word means light. Homo hominis. You may have seen this word homo in your science book. It means man. Imperator, imperatoris means commander-in-chief or general. That kind of sounds like command, like imperative, you know. It's a command, commander-in-chief. Veritas, veritatis. You may have heard this word around. It means truth. Caesar, Caesaris. Now technically you could pronounce this as Kaiser, Kaiseris, but it means Caesar, and I think it's okay that you just say Caesar. Next word is salus, salutis. Think of like a salute. You're hoping for safety, welfare, or salvation. Vox, vocis. Think of vocal cords. This means voice or cry. Audivit. This is a verb that means he, she, it heard. Milis, militis. Think of the military. It means soldier. Virtus, virtutis. This is a fun word. It means courage or virtue. You can kind of see that in the stem, the meaning in the stem. Pax, pacis means peace. It almost kind of sounds like the word peace, the Latin version. Via, viae, very short word, means road or way. Populus, populi, you could think of population, means people or nation. Just don't translate it as population. Munaverant. This is another verb in the past that means they fortified or they constructed, but it only means they constructed when it's with via. Pars, partis. And it means part. It's pretty straightforward. You see that in the stem. Colis, colis. Notice this im here, that means it's an exception word. It's always going to be masculine. And it means hill. Hostis, hostis. Think of the word hostile. An hostile person is an enemy, especially in war. Gens, gentis. Think of generation. This word means tribe. Kaides, kaidis means slaughter, kind of a scary word. Frater, fratris, fratrum means brother. Now this word here in parentheses is just to show you that this is kind of an exception word too. Even though it works in those qualifications to be an I stem word, the genitive plural is not going to have an I. It's just going to be um in the genitive plural. And the same for these next two words. So this word means brother. Pater, patris, patrum means father. And notice it also is an exception word and does not have that I in the genitive plural. Mater, matris, matrum means mother. Mons, montis, also an exception word. It's going to always be masculine. This means a mountain. Princeps, principis. Think of the word prince or principal. This means chief or leading man. Clamor, clamoris. This one's not too hard to remember. Means shouting or shout. When you shout or when you hear shouting, there is always a lot of clamor. Occiderant. And this is a verb, notice that nt there, that means they killed. flumen, fluminis. And this word's easy to remember if you think of the word fluid, because it means river. Very fluid river, apparently. Then there's iter, itineraris. If you think of itinerary, this word is very easy to remember, because that is the layout of a journey. Iter itineraris means journey, march, or route. Then there's corpus corporis, which is a little gruesome, but you can think of a corpse, because it means body. Vulnus, vulneris. If you think of the word vulnerable, that makes it easy to remember wound. Agmen, agmenis, another neuter noun that means column of soldiers or army on the march. Notice that it really means column or army, but it's a column of soldiers or an army on the march. Keep that in mind. Nomen nominis is pretty straightforward. Hopefully it's not too hard to remember. It means name. Mundus, mundi, which means world. Erat, which is the singular for he, she, it was. And then erant, the plural of the same verb, which means they were.
Thanks for the help, Caesar. All right, time to take you home now. Let's review.
Lex legis, law. Rex regis, king. Dux, ducis, leader. And lux lucis, which means light. These are all pretty short nouns, which is kind of nice. Also, homo hominis, which means man, talking about humanity. Imperator imperatoris means commander-in-chief or general. Veritas veritatis, which means truth. Caesar Caesaris, pretty easy one, means Caesar. Salus salutis, safety, welfare, and salvation. Trick with this one's remembering all three definitions. Vox vocis means voice or cry. Audivit, he, she, it heard. Miles militis means soldier. Virtus virtutis means courage or virtue. Don't get this one confused with veritas, which means truth. Pax pacis means peace. Via viae means road or way. Populus populi means people or nation. Munaverant, and that means they fortified or they constructed when it's with viam. Pars partis, part. Colis colis, it's our exception word, but it means hill. Hostis hostis, enemy in war. Gens gentis means tribe. Kaides kaidis means slaughter. And then our little family of exceptions. Frater fratris fratrum, this one means brother. Pater patris patrum, that one means father. Some people call their dad Papa, that's one way you can remember it. Mater matris matrum means mother. Mons montis means mountain. Princeps, principis. This one, remember, is chief or leading man. Clamor, clamoris means shouting or shout. Occiderant, which means they killed. So flumen, fluminis, river. Iter, itineraris, journey, march, or route. Corpus, corporis, body. Vulnus, vulneris, wound. Agmen, agmenis. Sometimes whenever it's hard to remember a word, you might have to create a fun mnemonic. For instance, maybe for this one you could think a group of angry men, or a column of soldiers, or army on the march that does not want to keep marching, they want to stop. Nomen, nominis, name. Mundus, mundi, world. Erat, he, she, it was. And finally, erant, which means they were.
Wow, there was a ton of vocab in this lesson, and there was a lot to do. But look at how much progress we made on the base today. And look at how much vocab you learned. I hope you're proud of your work today. Great job, guys. See you next time.